40 years ago in 1986, Acura brought us their first car. It was sporty, it was lightweight, and it was surprisingly athletic and very premium. And today, the 2026 Acura Integra, it does even more. Modern lines, youthful spirit, and a lot of fun to drive. There are some changes for 2026 available in silver, gray, and this very cool Apex blue. I really like this car, and there are different color combinations for the interior, and we'll show you that as well. One of the things you're going to note right away is this front grille. Monochrome grille. It looks very cool. Also, behind the grille, that Acura logo is where Acura Watch is. This vehicle is an IIHS top safety pick and a NHTSA, which is the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, 5-star crash test rating, the best you can get. That's impressive, and they've continued adding more safety features to this vehicle. Now, one thing you'll also note is this vehicle is available in base, A-Spec, and there is a performance model, the Type S. And we'll review that completely separately because this vehicle has really good performance. That one has a lot more performance. LED lights, Integra embossed into the headlight assembly, gloss black mixed with flat black throughout the vehicle. It's pretty impressive looking, and the modern lines, those have been updated as well. One of the things you should note, and we have reviewed this car before, is the Acura ADX, which is the entry-level SUV. This has the same driveline. It's a 1.5-liter, 200 horsepower engine, and it's turbocharged. Now, if you're thinking this is not enough power, go to the Type S. You're at 320 horsepower for that vehicle. And again, that's a 2-liter engine, so it's a little bit different. This does have a CVT transmission that's backing it up. Front-wheel drive. Fuel economy is 32 miles to the gallon combined with the CVT or the manual, which our test vehicle has, which is the one I prefer, is 30 miles to the gallon. 0 to 60 times, 7 seconds with the manual, 7.1 seconds with the CVT. Another reason to buy the manual transmission. Our Apex Blue A-Spec test vehicle rides on 18-inch gloss black wheels with performance all-season tires. These are 40 aspect ratio, so their shorter sidewall means it's going to handle. It's got active damper system. There are different drive modes that actually change the suspension, not just change the shift points, which it does that as well. And of course, it changes the exhaust system. And then what you're going to get is a vehicle that stops and handles really well and is a youthful spirit, which really makes it fun to drive. The profile of this car is all about performance. One of the things you will note, we saw gloss on the front and rear spoilers, but around the windows, we have a matte black. There's also a glass roof. And it's also important to note this vehicle is built in Marysville, Ohio, so this is a US built car. In addition, you get a 4-year, 50,000-mile warranty, a 6-year or 70,000-mile powertrain warranty, and it includes 2 years or 24,000 miles of scheduled maintenance. All of that will save you a few dollars. Let's take a look inside this vehicle. There are a ton of changes. Some of the changes for 2026 is a standard 9-inch center screen with a faster processor, which is great for inputs. Now you look at the gauge package, that's customizable as well. 10.2 inches of full screen, and there's a head-up display that's a little larger than 5 inches, so you can keep your eyes on the road and your hands on the wheel. Speaking of steering wheel, leather-wrapped wheel with contrast stitching. In this particular case, it is yellow, and it's throughout the seats, and it's really nicely done. It's a double stitch, so it's more classy, more stylish, more sporty than you would find in just a regular vehicle. You'll find other color combinations as well, and there's even one that has a blue interior with a cream. It's really, really beautiful. 12-way power adjustable seats. This is not leather, it's faux leather. This is an entry-level fun car, so keep that in mind. You are going to get all the styling you want, and this vehicle looks great. Again, different color choices on the outside, on the inside, heated steering wheel as well. And as far as audio, well, to me, the tunes are the exhaust pipe, but standard is an 8-speaker audio or an ELS, which is a 16-speaker system that you can also upgrade to. Some of the additional features you'll note is the textured dash, of course, soft materials. Climate controls are knobs, easy to use, tons of charging. There is one USB-A charge port that is here on the front. Otherwise, it's USB-C wireless charging. My favorite, the manual transmission. Shift modes, everything is really simple to use right here. 2 cup holders and a glove box. One of the nice things about the second row is the seats fold down, 60/40. There's also 2 outboard child safety seats. You can fold the seats up easily. In the second row, there's plenty of legroom. There's a pocket behind the passenger seat. 2 more USB-C charge ports here. There's no vents back here. Armrest comes down, 2 cup holders in here, and of course there's cup holders in the door. And that ELS audio system that's in our test vehicle, little speakers right here on the door. This is an entry-level car, but what you're getting value-wise That's where Acura really shines. Coming around to the back, more gloss black on this rear spoiler. Looks really good. A-Spec logo, LED taillights, which look really great, and that logo. Inside, you have 24 cubic feet of storage, which is nice. Again, the seats do fold down if you need that extra space, if you're going to Costco and you need to pack a bunch of stuff. But all of this is designed to be usable on a daily basis. And then you could always take it to the track and have a lot of fun. Additionally, you'll see that this rear valance is in gloss black and chrome tip exhaust. They've done a nice job upgrading this vehicle, and it's even more fun to drive. We're driving here in Redondo Beach along the coastline. It is beautiful in California, unlike where I live in Buffalo, New York, which is why we come here to drive Acuras or pretty much any brand. The weather is nice, the taxes are high, and you can go from there. Put that down in the comments below. But as far as driving these curvy roads, you really get to see why this vehicle makes you smile, and the improvements on the suspension and the vehicle itself overall. You can really feel the difference in this car, the way it handles. Having a manual transmission over the boring CVT is the way to go, in my opinion. If you want a CVT, great. You don't know how to drive a manual transmission, you should learn, because the cars that have them are so much more engaging and so much more fun to drive. And thanks to Acura for still providing a manual transmission, where many brands have gone away from that. But those true driving enthusiasts, we love it. It's beautiful here. And one of the things that you'll notice right away when you look in front of you is you've got that head-up display. It's a little bigger than 5 inches. It's really nice. Below that, you've got a really nice 10-inch gauge cluster. It's customizable. Red needles, which is a nice little touch. It's an A-Spec touch. Yes, it's software, but you can adjust all this information the way that you want. All the safety features can be adjusted, and that can be done on the steering wheel, and that will be shown on the gauges in front of you. Center screen, I'm running Apple CarPlay right now because we're going to our next stop. But you've got everything you need. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It has all the simple things. You go to that home screen, you've got all of your apps here, and they're very simple. It's black and white, but you don't need anything more, really. I mean, is it a driver's car, or do you want an entertainment system? You want an entertainment system is a different thing. You've got FM radio, you've got AM radio, which they're trying to remove from cars, but not Acura. They're smart. They've included the things that you want. Wi-Fi hotspot, Acura Link, all the safety features that you could use. I do like these grids that they're using for vents. It's nice. It's a nice little touch. Having the climate control system easy to use right here is also very nice. It's not integrated into the center screen, which makes it impossible for you to get to it while you're driving. But this vehicle overall is super easy to drive. Short throw shifter, really nice. Short length also, very notchy, which is what I like and prefer. This would be a real fun autocross car. You also have USB-A, there's one of those, 3 USB-C charge ports. We've got a regular 12-volt outlet, wireless charging. Next to the shifter, you've got all of your drive modes. Drive modes of sport, normal, comfort, and there's an individual mode. You can make it what you like. Personally, the sport mode for me just kind of does it all. Behind that, you've got the auto off for the stop, start, stop, which I shut off immediately, and hopefully that won't be in cars much longer. Behind that is the parking brake. Everything you need is here. Cup holders, center console, not too big, just the right size. But overall, this vehicle is a blast to drive. Remember, all our car reviews are here on Car Smarts. All of our car information is on Car Coach Reports, and our radio show, The Drive with Lauren and Carl, can be found on AM and FM stations across the country, our podcast, or our YouTube channel. Let's talk about the price by pros and cons and the competitor list. There are some pros and cons when it comes to the 2026 Acura Integra. Of course, it is a good-looking car. Love the fact that they still offer a manual transmission that is faster than that of a CVT, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but not everyone knows how to drive a manual transmission. Although I highly recommend teaching new drivers how to drive, because you cannot use your phone while you're driving if you have a manual transmission. The technology is easy to use. Everything is much faster in the processor. All of that is major pluses. And best of all, this is the best price in the segment. That's a major plus for Acura. The only negative I could come up with is that rivals have a slightly nicer interior, but the price point is higher, so you're getting what you pay for. The competitor is the sister car to this, the Honda Civic Si, the Audi A3, Mercedes-Benz CLA 250, and the BMW 228 Grand Coupe. Now let's talk about the price. This is where this vehicle truly shines. Entry level for the base is $33,400. Our test vehicle is the A-Spec at $39,800. That is great value if you're looking for a 4-door sedan that you can drive every day. put it on the track, and have a lot of fun in a spirited drive. The 2026 Acura Integra really is a big improvement, and with 40 years of history, they figured out how to continue evolving this car into being a more fun vehicle to drive. If you have any additional questions, put them down in the comments below. All my social media and the way you can support me by buying me a cup of coffee is down in the description. I'm Lauren Fix. Thanks so much for your support.